What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and I got some bad news, man. I got some bad news. Oh my goodness. The last form of entertainment that we have that has not been inundated and infested and contaminated and whatever other words that I can't think of. The last form of entertainment, Japanese anime and manga. Man, they are Japanese creators and artists. They are about to get the hammer. I predict that in the next like 5 to 10 years, they are going to be going through the same crap that America is going through. Now, some of you are gonna disagree with me. Some of you are gonna say, "Well, Japan is very resilient to the whole ESG crap, to the WOKE and all that stuff." Well, we will see about that in the next 5 years. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. If you're into any of that stuff, make sure to subscribe, baby. On with the show. Okay, so I am here at the Institute for Energy Economics and Financial Analysis. It says, Japan leads governance of ESG data and rating sector, but pliant rules a letdown. I'm not going to read the article. I'm just showing you that it's already here. It's already happening. I think since the first time that I noticed this was in 2021. 2021 when... Was it last year? No, it wasn't last year. It was 2021 when they introduced the whole bull crap of... What was it? The whole BS with the ethics department in Final Fantasy VII Remake with Tifa and all that. That's when I first started to realize. That's when I started to realize it, right? Once I found out that they had an ethics department and they didn't do all those changes to the game by their own free will, I knew that there was something wrong, right? And I knew most likely other companies. Now, and again, Japanese companies are embracing ESG. So this means that they're going to have to like comply with a lot of the bullcrap that American companies are complying with, such as the rainbow stuff, the gender stuff, and what else? The climate change and the environment crap and all that stuff. What does that have to do with business? That has nothing to do with business. Like the purpose of a company is to make money. You're supposed to create a good product and service that people are gonna want for exchange of their dollars, and that's how your company makes money. But if you're focusing on all these other things, getting involved in all these social problems and environmental problems, then your focus is not the customer. Your focus is the investors. As a company, a corporation, your focus should be the consumer, not the creepy investors, telling you to, get into social movements or whatnot. And in case some of you don't believe me that Japan is already embracing ESG, like I said, Square Enix, they have an ethics department for this very reason. And the vocabulary is there. Hey, ethics department focuses on discrimination, prejudicial, and offensive content. Bandai Namco, right? Bandai Namco, they have their own ESG chart, right? They have their own ESG chart. Look at that. This is an ESG chart. Who cares? The creepy investors that is funding them, right? And this is why it's better to be a private company. It's better to be a private company because that way nobody can tell you what to do. And this is why I like companies like the Daily Wire as much as I criticize them. Because nobody tells them what to do. They just do whatever they want. Whatever their business plan, the purpose of their company is, that's what they just do it and nothing gets in their way. Some of you are going to say, well, Japanese companies, as soon as they see something's not working, they stop doing it. We will see about that. Because apparently, as I search, apparently, like now that there's gonna be companies that if you wanna start a company in Japan, you have to comply with the ESG. or as I like to call it, an ESG loan. So for business startups, if you want to start some company, if you want to like, whatever it is, you're gonna have to comply with the ESG crap. And I don't know I don't know how Japan's gonna do this, because Japan is a very conservative, homogeneous country. 98% of the population in Japan is still Japanese, and that's not gonna change. In the next 10, 20 years, that's not gonna change. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Good thing we have people like Ken Akamatsu. I recently made a video about him. Ken Akamatsu. He's trying to reserve retro games. But, the Japanese are not immune to this. I mean, they might be smarter. Maybe they're going to find a way to work around it so that they can maintain their creativity. I do see them doing that. But as far as, like, what's happening here in America, where they're just, like, they just take whatever... They take some intellectual property, or they make a new anime and they're going to inundate it with like all this ideologies. I'm not going to mention anything, but you guys get the point. Look what it says here. I'm here at morganlewis.com. Japan introduces mandatory ESG disclosure for public companies. Yeah, music to my ears. Here, Bloomberg. Funds that inflate green credentials face strict new rules in Japan. As the action, malicious ESG type mutual funds, Japan has no plans to adopt a strict. Well, yeah, they're gonna change their mind, because, and also not all Japanese companies are going to conform to this, but like many of them will. A good portion of them will. And as far as the anime companies, I know that they don't like the West interrupting with their creativity, but they are going to start folding. They're going to start folding. And you're going to see anime changing. And I'm not saying that they're gonna have like all this crazy diversity and inclusion, but you're gonna see anime start fucking up, little by little over the years. You guys get the point. ESG, Japan ESG. We're gonna see more companies like Square Enix. We're gonna see more companies like Bandai Namco, especially. And I think it's going to be the big corporations in Japan, because the smaller companies, the smaller gaming studios, they might have some resistance. But, once you start publishing and you're relying on bigger companies to promote your games or your products, then, some gaming studios are going to have to compromise, or they're going to have to go the self-publishing route. This is really sad, man. It's really sad, and I don't know. Man. I don't know what else to say. ESG ruins everything, and companies are gonna start losing a lot of money. Maybe when they start losing money, they'll change their mind. But I mean, take a look at here in America. These companies are dumb. The people that are running it are really dumb. Bud Light was it Bud Light or Coors Light? Bud Light, Coors Light, whatever, Heineken, the beer company, they lost billions of dollars, and they don't care. They're going to keep pushing the same ideologies because they can. I don't know, man. This is not looking good. This is just not looking good. But whatever your thoughts are, comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy, Matrix. Thank you for watching and listening. Godspeed, baby.